Welcome to Coin Explorer. This small coin might look ordinary at first glance, but the 1995 United States 5 cent holds a story that surprises even experienced collectors. When you take a closer look, you begin to notice the sharp details, the clean strike, and the historical presence it carries. Coins like this are often overlooked in daily life, yet some examples quietly gain attention in the collector's world. In recent years, certain high-grade or rare condition pieces have sparked intense discussion among enthusiasts. One particular example of this coin has even been associated with an estimated auction-level value reaching up to $99 million, depending on extremely rare factors. That alone is enough to make anyone pause and look twice. But beyond numbers, this coin reflects history, craftsmanship, and the enduring appeal of American currency. As we explore deeper, you'll see why collectors never ignore even the most common-looking coins. Stay with this journey, because every detail matters more than it seems. By the end, you may start looking at your own coins very differently. The front side of this coin features Thomas Jefferson, one of the most influential figures in American history. His profile is calm, dignified, and instantly recognizable to those familiar with U.S. currency. The inscriptions, "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" frame his image, along with the year 1995. The design itself has remained largely consistent for decades, making it both familiar and timeless. However, small variations in strike quality, surface condition, and minting precision can make certain coins stand out. Collectors often examine the sharpness of Jefferson's hair details and the clarity of the lettering. Even a slight difference can elevate a coin's desirability. Lighting and angle also reveal hidden features that casual viewers may miss. This is where ordinary turns into extraordinary. And for serious collectors, these details are everything. On the reverse side, the coin showcases Monticello, Jefferson's historic home. The structure is carefully engraved, with balanced proportions and symmetrical lines. Above it, you'll find the phrase "E pluribus unum," and below it, 5 cents and United States of America. While millions of these coins were produced, not all were created equal in terms of quality. Some coins exhibit sharper architectural details, especially in the steps and columns of Monticello. These finer points often become the focus during grading and evaluation. Over time, even minor imperfections or enhancements can significantly impact perceived value. This is why collectors often use magnification tools to inspect every inch. The reverse side, though often ignored, holds just as much importance as the front. In some cases, it becomes the deciding factor. The 1995 nickel was minted in large quantities, primarily in Philadelphia and Denver. Because of this, most examples remain common and easily found in circulation. However, rarity does not always come from low mintage numbers alone. Instead, it can emerge from unusual characteristics such as mint errors, exceptional preservation, or unique striking anomalies. Coins that were perfectly preserved over decades tend to stand apart. These are often referred to as high-grade specimens. When combined with rare features, their appeal increases dramatically. Collectors are always searching for coins that break the pattern. Even a tiny detail can create significant interest. That's how certain coins move from everyday use into collector spotlight, and sometimes they go far beyond expectations. Condition plays one of the most critical roles in determining a coin's potential value. A coin that appears flawless, with no visible scratches or wear, is far more desirable than one that is circulated heavily. Grading systems are used to categorize coins based on their condition, from poor to mint state. A top-grade coin can look almost as if it was just minted yesterday. The surface shine, known as luster, is another key factor. Original luster that remains intact adds strong appeal. Collectors also look for consistent coloration without spotting or discoloration. When all these elements align, the coin becomes a premium piece. And this is where the possibility of extremely high valuations begins to emerge. And this is exactly why some rare examples capture global attention. Mint errors are another fascinating aspect that can elevate a coin's interest. These errors occur during the production process and can result in unusual features. Examples include double strikes, off-center designs, or missing elements. While errors might seem like flaws, they're actually prized by collectors. Each error is unique, making the coin one of a kind. In the case of the 1995 nickel, certain rare error versions have been discussed in collector communities. These coins often stand out immediately under inspection. Their rarity comes from the fact that they were never intended to exist in that form. This unpredictability adds excitement to coin collecting. It turns every coin into a potential discovery, and sometimes these discoveries are extraordinary. Another important factor is how the coin has been stored over time. Coins kept in protective environments tend to maintain their quality far better than ones that have been casually handled. Exposure to moisture, air, and handling can gradually degrade a coin's surface. Collectors often use special holders or cases to preserve coins for long periods. Proper storage ensures that the coin retains its original features. This becomes especially important when aiming for high-grade classification. A well-preserved coin can look significantly better than one that has been casually handled. Over decades, this difference becomes even more noticeable. That's why preservation is considered just as important as rarity. Together, they define the coin's overall appeal. The idea of a $99 million valuation may sound surprising, but in the world of rare collectibles, extreme cases do exist. It's important to understand that such figures are typically associated with very specific conditions. These may include unique errors, perfect grading, and strong collector demand. Not every 1995 nickel holds this level of value. Instead, it represents the upper end of what is possible under rare circumstances. Auction environments can also influence final prices significantly. Competitive bidding often drives values higher than expected. This is especially true when collectors recognize something truly special. The combination of rarity, condition, and demand creates these exceptional outcomes, and that's what keeps the collecting world so unpredictable. Collectors often rely on professional grading services to evaluate coins. These services provide an objective assessment based on strict standards. A certified coin carries more credibility in the market. It also gives buyers confidence in what they're purchasing. Grading reports include details about condition, authenticity, and overall quality. This transparency is essential for high-value transactions. Without proper grading, it becomes difficult to establish trust. That's why serious collectors always prioritize certified coins. It ensures fairness and accuracy in valuation, and when dealing with rare pieces, this becomes even more critical. The popularity of coin collecting continues to grow worldwide. Many people start as casual hobbyists and gradually develop deeper interest. Coins like the 1995 nickel serve as an entry point into this fascinating field. They're easy to find, yet full of hidden potential. Over time, collectors learn to recognize subtle differences and rare traits. This learning process adds excitement to the hobby. It transforms everyday objects into valuable discoveries. Each coin tells a story waiting to be uncovered, and sometimes that story leads to unexpected value. Historical context also plays a role in a coin's significance. The 1990s were a period of stability in U.S. coin production. Designs remained consistent, and minting processes were well established. This makes any unusual variation from that era even more interesting. It stands out against a backdrop of uniformity. Collectors appreciate coins that break away from standard patterns. These coins become conversation pieces within the community. They represent moments where something different occurred, and that difference becomes their defining feature. Visual appeal is another factor that cannot be ignored. A coin that looks attractive is naturally more desirable. Clean surfaces, balanced toning, and sharp details all contribute to this appeal. Even without rare features, a visually pleasing coin can attract attention. Collectors often rely on both technical grading and personal preference. This combination influences buying decisions. It shows that collecting is both a science and an art. Each collector may value different aspects, and that diversity keeps the market dynamic. It's also worth noting that market trends can change over time. A coin that is overlooked today may become highly sought after in the future. New discoveries, research, and collector interest can shift demand. This unpredictability adds another layer of excitement. It encourages collectors to stay informed and engaged. Following auctions and market updates becomes part of the journey. Knowledge plays a key role in making informed decisions, and sometimes timing can make all the difference. For those interested in checking their own coins, attention to detail is essential. Look closely at the date, mint mark, and overall condition. Use proper lighting and, if possible, magnification tools. Compare your coin with verified examples. Small differences can reveal important clues. If something seems unusual, it may be worth further investigation. Consulting experts or professional services can provide clarity. This process turns curiosity into discovery, and discovery is at the heart of collecting. In the end, the 1995 5-cent coin is more than just currency. It represents history, craftsmanship, and the possibility of hidden value. While most examples remain common, a few rare pieces have captured extraordinary attention. The idea of a coin reaching up to $99 million highlights the potential within this field. It reminds us that value is not always obvious at first glance. Sometimes it takes patience, knowledge, and a keen eye. Every coin has a story waiting to be explored. And who knows, the next remarkable discovery could already be in your pocket.